Introduction: The surprising power of atomic habits. Imagine a world where small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to extraordinary results. This is the world that James Clear invites us into with Atomic Habits. The introduction sets the stage for a transformative journey where the power of tiny changes is unveiled. The power of tiny changes. James Clear begins by challenging the common belief that big changes require big actions. Instead, he argues that the key to achieving remarkable results lies in making small, consistent improvements. These atomic habits may seem trivial at first, but over time, they compound and lead to significant transformations. Clear uses the analogy of an airplane making a slight adjustment to its course. A tiny change in direction can lead to a completely different destination. The aggregation of marginal gains. Clear introduces the concept of the aggregation of marginal gains, a philosophy that focuses on making small improvements in various aspects of life. He shares the story of the British cycling team, which went from mediocrity to dominance by making tiny adjustments in everything from bike seats to nutrition. This approach, Clear argues, can be applied to any area of life, from personal development to professional success. The plateau of latent potential. One of the most compelling ideas in the introduction is the plateau of latent potential. Clear explains that progress often feels slow and frustrating because the results of our efforts are not immediately visible. However, just like an ice cube melting at 32 degrees, significant change happens when we reach a tipping point. The key is to stay consistent and patient, trusting that our small habits will eventually lead to breakthroughs. The power of identity. Clear emphasizes the importance of identity in habit formation. He argues that true behavior change is identity change. Instead of focusing on what we want to achieve, we should focus on who we want to become. By aligning our habits with our desired identity, we create a powerful foundation for lasting change. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," we should say, "I am a runner." This shift in mindset helps us adopt habits that are consistent with our new identity. The 4 laws of behavior change. The introduction also provides a sneak peek into the core framework of the book, the 4 laws of behavior change. These laws, make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying, serve as a practical guide for building good habits and breaking bad ones. Clear promises that by understanding and applying these laws, readers can create a system that makes success inevitable. A personal journey. Clear shares his personal journey of overcoming a severe injury and rebuilding his life through the power of atomic habits. His story serves as a testament to the transformative potential of small changes. By sharing his struggles and triumphs, Clear connects with readers on a deeper level, inspiring them to embark on their own journey of self-improvement. Part 1. The Fundamentals. 1. The surprising power of atomic habits. Imagine a world where small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to extraordinary results. This is the world that James Clear invites us into with Atomic Habits. The first chapter sets the stage for a transformative journey where the power of tiny changes is unveiled. Clear begins by challenging the common belief that big changes require big actions. Instead, he argues that the key to achieving remarkable results lies in making small, consistent improvements. These atomic habits may seem trivial at first, but over time, they compound and lead to significant transformations. Clear uses the analogy of an airplane making a slight adjustment to its course. A tiny change in direction can lead to a completely different destination. He introduces the concept of the aggregation of marginal gains, a philosophy that focuses on making small improvements in various aspects of life. He shares the story of the British cycling team, which went from mediocrity to dominance by making tiny adjustments in everything from bike seats to nutrition. This approach, Clear argues, can be applied to any area of life, from personal development to professional success. 2. How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. In this chapter, Clear delves into the relationship between habits and identity. He explains that our habits are not just actions we perform, they are reflections of our identity. When we change our habits, we change our self-perception. Clear emphasizes the importance of focusing on who we want to become rather than just what we want to achieve. For example, instead of setting a goal to run a marathon, we should aim to become a runner. This shift in mindset helps us adopt habits that are consistent with our new identity. Clear provides practical strategies for aligning our habits with our desired identity, such as using identity-based goals and affirmations. 3. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Clear introduces the four-step process of habit formation: cue, craving, response, and reward. He explains that habits are formed through a loop of these four steps. The cue triggers a craving, which motivates a response, and the response provides a reward that satisfies the craving and reinforces the habit. Clear breaks down each step and provides practical strategies for building better habits. For example, he suggests identifying and modifying cues to make good habits more obvious and bad habits less noticeable. He also emphasizes the importance of making habits attractive, easy, and satisfying to increase the likelihood of sticking with them. By understanding and applying these four steps, you can create a system that makes success inevitable. Clear's engaging writing style and practical advice make this chapter both informative and inspiring, leaving readers eager to start building better habits. Part 2. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. 4. The first law. Make it obvious. Imagine trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's what it's like trying to build a habit without clear cues. The first law of behavior change is all about making your habits obvious. Clear explains that our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our behavior. By designing our environment to highlight the cues for our desired habits, we can make it easier to stick to them. For example, if you want to read more, place books in visible locations around your home. If you want to eat healthier, keep fruits and vegetables at eye level in your fridge. Clear also introduces the concept of implementation intentions, which involves planning out when and where you'll perform a habit. By making your intentions clear and specific, you're more likely to follow through. 5. The second law. Make it attractive. The second law of behavior change is to make your habits attractive. Clear explains that our brains are wired to seek out pleasure and avoid pain. By making our habits more appealing, we can increase our motivation to perform them. One way to do this is through temptation bundling, which involves pairing a habit you want to build with an activity you enjoy. For example, if you want to exercise more, you could listen to your favorite podcast while working out. Clear also discusses the role of social influence in making habits attractive. By surrounding yourself with people who exhibit the behaviors you want to adopt, you can leverage peer pressure to your advantage. Humans are social creatures, and we tend to mimic the behaviors of those around us. 6. The third law. Make it easy. The third law of behavior change is to make your habits easy. Clear emphasizes the importance of reducing friction and lowering the barriers to performing a habit. The easier a habit is to perform, the more likely you are to stick with it. One strategy is to use the 2-minute rule, which involves starting with a habit that takes just 2 minutes to complete. For example, if you want to start a daily writing habit, begin by writing for just 2 minutes each day. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the duration. Clear also discusses the concept of habit stacking, which involves linking a new habit to an existing one. By piggybacking on established routine, you can make it easier to incorporate new behaviors into your daily life. 7. The fourth law. Make it satisfying. The fourth law of behavior change is to make your habits satisfying. Clear explains that immediate rewards are crucial for reinforcing habits. Our brains are wired to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term rewards, so it's important to find ways to make your habits immediately satisfying. One strategy is to use a habit tracker, which provides a visual representation of your progress. Each time you complete a habit, you get the satisfaction of marking it off on your tracker. Clear also discusses the importance of celebrating small wins. By acknowledging and rewarding your progress, you create positive associations with your habits, making it more likely that you'll stick with them. Bringing it all together, Clear emphasizes that the 4 laws of behavior change, make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying, work together to create a powerful framework for building and maintaining habits. By understanding and applying these laws, you can design a system that makes success inevitable. Throughout Part 2, Clear provides practical examples and actionable strategies for implementing each of the 4 laws. His engaging writing style and relatable anecdotes make the concepts easy to understand and apply. Whether you're looking to build new habits or break old ones, the 4 laws of behavior change offer a roadmap for achieving your goals. Part 3. The Advanced Tactics. 8. How to break a bad habit. Breaking bad habits can feel like an uphill battle, but James Clear provides a roadmap to make the process more manageable. He begins by emphasizing the importance of identifying the cues and cravings that trigger bad habits. By understanding the underlying causes, we can develop strategies to disrupt the habit loop. Clear introduces the concept of inversion of the laws of behavior change, which involves reversing the 4 laws to break bad habits. For example, to make a bad habit less obvious, you can remove cues from your environment. If you want to stop snacking on junk food, keep it out of your house. To make a bad habit less attractive, you can reframe your mindset to focus on the negative consequences. Clear also discusses the importance of replacing bad habits with healthier alternatives, making it easier to transition away from harmful behaviors. 9. How to make good habits inevitable and bad habits impossible. In this chapter, Clear explores the power of environment design in shaping our habits. He explains that by creating an environment that supports good habits and hinders bad ones, we can make positive changes more effortlessly. Clear uses the example of Victor Hugo, who would lock away his clothes to force himself to write, illustrating how environmental constraints can drive productivity. Clear introduces the concept of commitment devices, which are tools or strategies that lock us into a course of action. For example, you can set up automatic savings transfers to ensure you save money each month. By making good habits inevitable and bad habits impossible, you create a system that supports your goals. 10. The role of family and friends in shaping your habits. Our social environment plays a significant role in shaping our habits. Clear explains that we are influenced by the people around us, often adopting their behaviors and attitudes. He emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with individuals who exhibit the habits we want to develop. Clear discusses the concept of social norms and how they impact our behavior. By joining groups or communities that share our goals, we can leverage social pressure to reinforce positive habits. For example, if you want to exercise regularly, joining a fitness group can provide motivation and accountability. Clear also highlights the importance of finding a supportive network that encourages and celebrates your progress. 11. How to stay motivated in life and work. Maintaining motivation can be challenging, especially when pursuing long-term goals. Clear provides strategies for staying motivated and consistent in our efforts. He emphasizes the importance of tracking progress and celebrating small wins. By acknowledging and rewarding our achievements, we create positive reinforcement that keeps us motivated. Clear introduces the concept of habit tracking, which involves recording your habits to monitor your progress. This visual representation of your efforts can provide a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to continue. He also discusses the importance of setting clear and achievable goals, breaking them down into manageable steps to maintain momentum. 12. How to go from being merely good to being truly great. In the final chapter of Part 3, Clear explores the concept of deliberate practice and its role in achieving excellence. He explains that becoming truly great at something requires focused and intentional practice. This involves setting specific goals, seeking feedback, and continuously refining your skills. Clear uses examples from various fields, such as sports and music, to illustrate how deliberate practice leads to mastery. He emphasizes the importance of pushing beyond your comfort zone and embracing challenges. By consistently striving for improvement and learning from setbacks, you can elevate your performance and achieve greatness. Bringing it all together, Part 3 of Atomic Habits provides advanced tactics for building and maintaining habits. Clear's engaging writing style and practical advice make the concepts easy to understand and apply. Whether you're looking to break bad habits, make good habits inevitable, or achieve excellence, the strategies in this section offer a roadmap for success. Conclusion: the secret to results that last. As we reach the end of Atomic Habits, James Clear leaves us with a powerful message. The secret to achieving lasting results lies in the small, consistent actions we take every day. The conclusion serves as a call to action, encouraging readers to apply the principles and strategies they've learned throughout the book to create meaningful and lasting change in their lives. The power of small habits. Clear reiterates the central theme of the book. Small habits, when practiced consistently, can lead to remarkable results. He emphasizes that it's not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about making incremental improvements that compound over time. This concept, known as the aggregation of marginal gains, is the key to achieving long-term success. Clear reminds us that even the smallest actions, when repeated consistently, can have a profound impact on our lives. The importance of systems. Throughout the book, Clear has emphasized the importance of focusing on systems rather than goals. In the conclusion, he reinforces this idea, explaining that goals are about the results we want to achieve, while systems are about the processes that lead to those results. By focusing on building effective systems, we can create an environment that supports our desired habits and makes success inevitable. Clear encourages readers to shift their mindset from being goal-oriented to being system-oriented, as this approach is more sustainable and effective in the long run. Embracing identity-based habits. Clear also revisits the concept of identity-based habits, which involves aligning our habits with the person we want to become. He explains that true behavior change is identity change, and that by focusing on our desired identity, we can create habits that are consistent with that identity. For example, instead of setting a goal to read more books, we should aim to become a reader. This shift in mindset helps us adopt habits that are aligned with our self-perception and reinforces our desired identity. The role of environment. The conclusion highlights the crucial role of environment in shaping our habits. Clear explains that our surroundings have a significant impact on our behavior, and that by designing our environment to support our desired habits, we can make it easier to stick to them. He encourages readers to take a proactive approach to environment design, removing cues for bad habits and adding cues for good ones. By creating an environment that supports our goals, we can set ourselves up for success. The journey of continuous improvement. Clear emphasizes that the journey of habit formation is one of continuous improvement. He encourages readers to embrace the process of making small, incremental changes and to celebrate their progress along the way. Clear reminds us that setbacks and failures are a natural part of the journey, and that the key to success is to keep moving forward, learning from our experiences, and making adjustments as needed. A call to action. In the final pages of the book, Clear issues a call to action, urging readers to take what they've learned and apply it to their own lives. He emphasizes that the principles and strategies outlined in Atomic Habits are not just theoretical concepts, but practical tools that can be used to create real and lasting change. Clear encourages readers to start small, focus on consistency, and trust in the power of Atomic Habits to transform their lives. Final thoughts. The conclusion of Atomic Habits is both inspiring and empowering. James Clear leaves readers with a sense of hope and possibility, reminding us that we have the power to shape our lives through the small, consistent actions we take every day. By focusing on systems, embracing identity-based habits, designing our environment, and committing to continuous improvement, we can achieve lasting results and create the life we desire.